Welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here with your readings for March the 19th, is it? Yes, through March the 25th. Now I was going to kind of put Pisces to the back of the line, or queue as we say, so to speak. However, they do have one more day left, so I'm going to let them be first again this week, because it's not fair for that last person or those people that's birthday is on the 19th. So happy birthday to those on the cusp, and we're going to do your reading first. Now, first of all, I would like to do the astrological report for this week. On the 20th, the sun moves into Aries. Now, Aries is the beginning of the astrological year. So this is the first sign of the zodiac for astrologers, and it's the spring equinox. It is the start of everything. So we really will feel that shift of saying goodbye to Pisces and saying hello to Aries. Now, at the same time, Mercury and Venus moved into Aries, and they are actually getting very tightly close together in Aries on the same day. So it's going to be about finances, it's going to be about communications with that, it's going to be about love, communications, relationships. It's a really nice kind of energy on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we have Mercury going retrograde. Now we're already feeling it because we're in the, it's in the shadow of that energy. So I forget what day it actually goes direct, but we'll talk about that later. So it's usually around 3 weeks. So we have this, so it's very important not to sign documents, not to start anything, even though on Tuesday, it's this kind of urge to spring into action. We're going to feel very light. We're going to feel excited about starting things. And if you've already been working on something, fine. That's okay. And definitely make plans. Now, it's really important with astrology that we co-create, right? And the best thing to do when Mercury is in retrograde is to organize, is to clean out old stuff, is to, declutter your mind, is to meditate, declutter. It's very important to kind of work with that energy. You'll get a lot done because people say, I can't get anything done, it's Mercury in retrograde. But if you work with the energies, you'll get a lot done. Now, on Friday, Venus goes square to Pluto, which is not a very good aspect. Pluto is, kind of the underworld, the shady. It's kind of what's going deep on inside secrets. And Venus going square to Pluto, we could find out secrets about our lovers, or, maybe find someone that's not been very honest with us, or we haven't been honest with ourselves about the relationship we're in, or so it's not the best energy ever. But having said that, things could come to light that we need to know. Something shady going on in terms of our partners. And, we could be moving out of a relationship or moving into a relationship. It's very death and rebirth. So it's about change as well. And also, we have the sun in Aries going in a moving into a challenging aspect to Mars in Capricorn. Now, Mars has been playing a big role. People have been very frustrated, have been, snappy, irritated. It's very important not to react during this time. And we're going to have that urge to react. So it's important to kind of breathe and then hold back, think before we speak. Listen, the energies, astrology is about the energies that are coming in, and we can co-create with the energies, so we can use these energies to our benefit, especially when we know that they're coming in. So we know that, look, people are going to push our buttons. Perhaps we're going to be irritated, we're going to be a little short, we're going to be a little wanting to burst out and say inappropriate things perhaps. But it's important to really kind of not react, but respond during this time. And if we're aware of it, we can avoid the pitfalls. Or when we do act out on it, go, aha, no, I knew that. Why did I react like that? So anyway, guys, I want to really thank you. I want to thank my patrons who support me, and they're my biggest fans, and I really appreciate them. I have started a Patreon page, guys. If you would like to become a patron, show a little bit of love. It's not a lot of money, it's a little bit, and it would really help me put out more content, because I have all these amazing ideas, and it's just about getting them out there with the right equipment, the right software. And I have these tiers of rewards. So check out my Patreon page. There are some public posts, and then there are things on that page that I just put out for patrons only, so they get all these wonderful things. And you can suggest, go to my Patreon page and suggest different rewards. I'm very open to constructive criticism and brilliant ideas. What would you like to see as a reward if you became a patron? So guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like it, share it on your social media, comment. I read every comment. And subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah! And let's go to your cards. Aquarius, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for March the 19th through March the 25th. This is a general reading, guys. If you'd like a personal reading, that information is below in the show more section, and so is your sun, moon and rising. Links to the other videos you'll find below. I know I sing that song when I'm shuffling your cards, Aquarius. The first card that came up for you, darling, is the Page of Coins. This is about news of money, right? This is an opportunity that's coming in for you. Okay, so having said that, what's clarifying that card is the Four of Summer. So I feel that you're going to miss this opportunity if you are, because the Four of Summer is like, look at her. She's kind of thinking, she's daydreaming, and look, there's this lovely little child like, love me, give me attention, I'm right here. But she's not seeing that because she's just like off in her head, dreaming, and she's just not present. So when this card comes in, it's saying, darling, be present, because you're missing this wonderful opportunity or this gift which is in your life right now. So you're not seeing the blessings in the moment because you're just off in La La Land, in Neptune and Pisces. That's where you're at. You're in Neptune and Pisces. You're dreaming. Like, it's not real. It's ethereal. It's like off. Your mind's going off on weird tangents. So come back to the present moment, darling. And the next card that we've got is the Knight of Wands. This is a passionate knight coming in, darling. This is like the knight in shining armor rushing in. Okay. You want to jump on this, right? Because it's so passionate and it's exciting, and he's gregarious and charming and everything you think you want. But clarifying it is the Hermit. When the Hermit comes in, it's saying, darling, get out of your head, right? Because, and I've been saying this to everyone this week, because this, if somebody comes into your life this week, or you start something new, it doesn't kind of have staying power with Venus and Aries. It's just the way it is. It's fun, it's passionate, it's incredible. If you can just do that, that's wonderful. If that's what you're into, fantastic. Right, Karen? But if you can't, which I know you can't, you've got to go inside. You've got to meditate, the hermit. You've got to take a moment and come back and get grounded and really go inside, right? And connect with source energy. Listen, that's the most passion you can have, and the most incredible connection is with inside. So get out of your head, and all that glitters is, don't get me wrong, this is definitely glittery and gold, but it's like this, whoosh. It comes in and it's gone. And you're like, what? Where's that glittery gold? What happened? Darling, go inside. Go inside, and I'll tell you why to go inside. It's like the hermit goes inside, takes a break from society, right? Goes inside, meditates, connects with, gets all this wisdom, connects with source energy, is filled with this wisdom and this knowledge, and look, comes out and holds the light up for others. Look, holding that light to show it's the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Now also, okay, so let me go to the next card, because the next card is the Two of Wands, and this is a decision, right, that's on the table for you guys. You have to make a decision. Should I, shouldn't I? You've got two choices here. Maybe it's letting something go. Now, you've got the Seven of Summer clarifying this, which is saying that your indecisiveness is causing confusion in your life. Make that decision, guys. It's like, just make it, and this is also a reason to go inside, to clear your mind, because you're so in your head, right, that you can't make a clear decision, because you're not in reality. You're in Neptune, in Pisces, you're in, dreamland. Ooh, this could happen, this could, this is, look, you are over analyzing this situation, this choice. And just make the choice. You really know what you've got to make. You don't need to overanalyze it anymore. You don't have to be in your head about it. It's like, make the decision, because there's confusion in your life. It's not good for you. You need to make the decision and move on. Look, it's like, we're already in spring. It's time. It's time to make that decision. But make it with, go inside, connect with source energy, and really quieten the mind, Aquarius. You've got to quieten that mind in order to make that decision and move forward. It's making your whole life kind of confused, it's like your power has gone because you're not making the decision. Take your power back. Make the decision. What's the higher good for everyone, for you and your loved ones. So it's about making that decision and moving on, because the lack of making that decision is making your life messy. I can only say messy. Hey, Kevin, my lovely patron. I love you. Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. I love you all. Mwah, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.